Hello, hello.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Wow.
Hello?
Wow.
I can't even do it, dude. My lungs hurt so bad I can't even do it.
You still sound like a frog.
Dude, I know. That's bad.
Waiting and making people wait didn't work.
Oh, I know. I apologize, people that love to listen to our shenanigans.
Well, if from 2 weeks ago, if you guys rated our podcast 5 stars, then we appreciate your contribution.
We do.
We don't appreciation or whatever the hell I was about to say.
Wow, dude.
But if you haven't done that, then what the hell are you doing, man?
Right.
And or gal. I don't want to leave anyone out.
Don't assume.
But just do it, like Nike,
Just do it.
Or Shia LaBeouf, take your pick. I don't care.
What does Shia LaBeouf have to do with just do it?
You're joking, right?
Went right over my head.
You haven't seen that video?
Nope.
Where he's like, just do it!
Sorry, I haven't.
Well, I mean, you're an old man, so.
True. I feel like an old man.
Anyway, we're bringing our first guest episode to the podcast since we switched to our new format. So, this is episode 62, titled Oil Me Up.
Oh, yeah, girl. Oil me up.
Oil me up, Jerry.
We're winging it, Jerry.
Yeah, we can use it that way, too. But we have a returning guest, GameFester, which was on episode, I don't know right now off the top of my head.
Wow,
So,
what a host, dude.
It's a really good episode where we talk about porn and everything, so you should definitely check that one out. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Just join us as we dunk ourselves in tubs of baby oil.
Big old vat of baby oil.
Dude, I would never get near any kind of equipment.
Why?
With baby oil. Like if I just dunk myself in baby oil, you just get it everywhere. Everything would become slippery.
Go everywhere, yeah. Be a slip and slide.
Like I could just slip and slide right in your butthole,
Let's not talk about that.
That's too much. All right. As always, I'm Asen.
I'm Nathan.
And this is the Cold One with the Boys.
Zambia bans energy drink found to contain Viagra. Now, first off, where is Zambia? Because I have no idea. Does anybody have any idea?
Absolutely not.
I think it's in Africa. I'm
an African country?
It's in Africa.
It sounds like it could
sounds
be,
like
I'm not assuming.
Belongs in Africa. I guess this energy drink was banned because they had altered it with Viagra. So this drinking company made this energy drink, distributed it. Like, does that not have to go through Food and Drug Administration? Well, not if it's in Africa.
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense.
Here, yeah, but maybe elsewhere they don't really have that. And I wouldn't ban that drink in the first place because, I mean, you drink that and you're like, baby,
no,
I want to make love.
My question is, like, was this a meme? Like, were they memeing people over there? Like, was this a big joke? Or I don't know. Like, I don't know if they were trying to actually put out a product that helped males with erectile dysfunction, or if they were just putting out an energy drink that they were like, yeah, we're going to stiff all these guys. Well, instead of roofies, they're going to give them stiffies, all right?
We're going to give them tiger's blood.
Just give me your guess of what this energy drink was called.
Boner horse.
I would go just for the straightforward approach. Call it hard on.
Something like it was just called SX, which kind of makes sense. Like I get it. SX. Your brain starts to think sex.
Right,
I'm gonna get an energy drink. I feel bad for the first guy that went to the gas station or wherever you consume this, or bought this product from,
The mud station.
the mud station. I doubt they had them out in the jungle. But this guy,
we're so insensitive right now. But go ahead.
What?
I can't wait for the Twitter.
Anyways,
As a man that came from a mud hut, I mean, I think I can talk about it.
you came from a mud hut, dude?
I mean, that's pretty much what my grandparents lived in a village.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
I remember.
Anyways, think of the first guy that went to the gas station, picked this drink up because he was tired, he was on his way to work, and popped this thing open, chugged this thing down, and got to work and had a raging boner the entire day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Could you imagine having to like constantly walk around like
but
tape and tuck?
What if the first person that didn't know about this got this energy drink and they're like 60 years old and they're like, "Oh my god, Fred,
take me home right now. Tell the wife I'm coming."
It's an old friend.
Dude, this could be like a good thing.
I haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I don't know. I would hate to get an energy drink that I had no idea had this effect and show up to work with a boner. That's like
honestly, I wouldn't mind the boner. I just really would be sad because I wouldn't be able to use it right away.
Well, I feel okay. So it says the people that drank it were complaining of constant sweating and a nearly 6-hour erection. What are you gonna do with an erection for 6 hours? Like you would be raw, dude.
Yeah,
You just cut it off,
but
Just snap
sometimes
it
it's worth it.
Is it though? I don't know.
I mean, the after effect, yeah, you're gonna feel bad for a while, but that whole 6 hours, if you had some way to perform such activities,
right?
Sex. What you would do?
I don't know what that is. I'm married.
Enjoy all 6 hours.
You're not married, are you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, so let me ruin life for you. Whenever you get
Don't do
married,
it.
sex becomes race to the finish. And it's literally you and the wife trying to be the first one done.
Yeah, any women that listen to this podcast now hate you, Nathan.
Well, I'm sorry.
You
That's
ruined
life, dude.
Ruined their chances.
I mean, don't get used to it. Like, ladies out there, just know that if, like, when you're dating a man, if he tries to make this long, passionate, hour-long, that's just, he's reeling you in. And, I got my wife that way, too. I laid down the moves. I put in the work. And now it's as fast as I can get it done because it's hard. It's hard work, dude.
Or if that's happening, it just means it's like Valentine's Day.
You're sleeping on the couch from now on.
Probably. The good thing is my significant other doesn't listen to my podcast. It's probably a good thing, dude.
Oof. Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Yeah, I don't think Gwen, does she listen to yours?
Hell no.
I didn't think so.
I can
That's
talk
dangerous.
shit all day.
I'm glad you can because part of this or that, I think will kind of cross into part of that.
Uh-oh.
Anyways.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Speaking of women, 3 naked Florida women lead police on a 21-mile chase.
Hell yeah,
Hot.
dude.
Hot. That's hot.
So
wait, were
imagine
the police
this.
women as well?
No. Well, I don't know. It doesn't specify.
That'd be hot.
Bro, exactly. They were caught at a rest stop on Interstate 75 inside of Dade City. Or Dade County. Well, no, Dade City. Just imagine being a cop, driving by on the highway, looking over on, I don't know, left or right side, either one, seeing 3 naked women massaging themselves with oil. Just hanging out.
Yeah. They'd be like, dispatch to patrol car. What is your position? It's like, chase and tail.
Chase and
Like,
tail. Well,
that's what he'd be doing for 21 miles.
now, they didn't say what the women looked like. And I hate to be sexist, but it does matter. Just like I would rather see a fit male naked than me. Like, you don't want to see me naked standing on the side of the road.
I'm
like,
naked right
Maybe I
behind you.
do.
yeah,
Maybe
he
I
probably
do,
is
though.
naked right behind me. I don't know. I guess it
Oh,
doesn't
bro.
matter. Either way, it's bad. Like, you don't get naked in public. That is, what is that called?
Streaking
Indecent
or-
exposure.
Indecent exposure. That's the one I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Yep.
Like, you have kids. Like, kids do not need to be made aware of that.
You know,
Well-
having a kid myself, I have to agree with that 100%. I wouldn't want my son to, you know, male or female, I wouldn't want him to see any naked business. You know, at least until
they need to be in their upper teens.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. Well, they led them on a 21-mile car chase. The troopers showed up. They were massaging oil on themselves. They said they had just left somebody's house, and they got into an altercation and they had nowhere else to go. So they stopped at this rest stop and started massaging themselves with oil. They're high. Like, they are doing crank,
Clearly.
cocaine, speed. They're doing something.
Whatever you're having, can I get a little bit?
Yo,
Come
let me
on.
get some of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Dude, you don't. Dude, on the way to work every morning, you know, I stop at the gas station, get naked, and rub oil all over myself, right?
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Like, that wouldn't surprise me.
What do you think?
Maybe they had a bottle of herbal essence earlier, so they had the urge for herbal, but they only had oil. That could be a possibility.
Like baby oil, just like where their clothes just slip off of them no matter what size it is.
You.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're so slippery now. I know.
They were probably talking to each other like that too.
Oh, yeah, you're so beautiful. Oh, look at all that oil. You're so shiny.
So they finally managed to stop them by blowing out their tires after repeatedly ramming their car. So somebody was having a good time with this chase. One was subdued with a stun gun. So it took one of the ladies getting, tased to get down. These women must have been like pretty legit. If they're having to hit them with stun guns. Oh, marijuana was found in the car. There you go. See, I told you.
There you go.
Marijuana.
Marijuana, dude.
Gateway drug.
Dude, that was what they started with. They started smoking the weed, and they're like, this high is not good enough. Where's the crank? Like, somebody find me the crystal meth. Like, we need to get this party started.
I need that hardcore shit, damn it.
I need that
No
DMT.
broke back, bitch.
I need that DMT so I can see demons.
Jesus. Now you're getting into Joe Rogan's territory.
Yeah, I am.
Good Lord. Anyways, do you play Fortnite? GameFester?
I used to. I'm not a big Fortnite fan though. My game was Radical Heights. That game got shut down so early, but that was the dream game.
I remember seeing somebody on Twitch playing it. I think it was Dr. Disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone for like
he
a
was
day
playing
or
it.
two
The big
played
guys
it.
were playing it for a little bit, and then Cliffy B shut down shop.
I mean, do you like the Battle Royale genre?
Yeah, it's not bad. But it just hasn't been the same since Radical Heights for me.
Well, here. A millionaire wants to stage a real-life Battle Royale on a private island as a $100,000 grand prize.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean,
Oh,
would you be
wow.
interested in this?
I do it. What's I would take you two along because
You don't want to take me.
Yeah.
I'm going to use every
I'm
one of
totally
you as
taking
bait.
you. You're meat shield.
Meat shield.
Not this fat motherfucker. I'm not going. No, it's no, I don't want to die, but I'd love to watch on TV. That'd be cool.
Good luck. Have fun, guys.
Could you imagine them dropping in 100 people on an island and they just have random weapons stashed everywhere on an island? You have your guns, bows and arrows, machetes, rocket launchers. Are there rocket
Sorry, like RPGs.
It's pretty accurate. Yeah, there was the guided rocket for a while too.
Oh yeah, in Fortnite there was one there.
Mm-hmm.
They put like go karts all around, like little
Dude,
like
the shopping
bicycles
cart
and
was the
shit.
best. Okay.
shopping
Oh my
carts. Yeah.
god, I remember that. You push the guy around in the shopping cart. All they did
Yep.
was the little ramp stuff. Like they'd see who could do the coolest tricks.
Yep.
I don't know.
I would just like I would
I'm
start
not
a
gonna
forest
lie,
fire.
the emotes were pretty funny too. Like one of my favorites was the wiggle.
Oh my god.
There was
talking about the
also
Fortnite dances?
the Orange Crush or Orange Justice, excuse me. And what's the other one? It was Snoop Dogg's dance. It was it's a like this and a like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't really play it much. Anyways, this is what they're calling the Grand Fortnite LARP, dude. Which I've had to explain to a few people recently what LARPing meant. So, for a
please
listener,
define.
do you know what LARP is?
I do not.
You don't? Okay, for Fester and the audience that doesn't know what LARPing is live action role play. So, what is that movie called that dealt with like role models?
Role models.
Yeah.
Role models, yeah.
Have you seen Role
remember.
Models? So
Yep.
that's pretty much like what LARPing is.
Okay.
Except it's not always like medieval
Right.
swords and sword and board.
Now, I recently had a conversation with my wife in one of her friends' text message chat things that she has with a bunch of people.
Mhm.
And LARPing came up. And she's like, I thought that's where a bunch of people got together and did drugs. I was like, no, that sounds more like an orgy,
Right.
not LARPing.
Yeah, they all go get together and have that energy drink with the Viagra.
Right. Oh, dude. Yeah. We need some of that right now.
Fester's like, bro, I was there last week. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, come on. Weren't
But-
you? I thought I saw you.
Yeah. Reveal: we were the three women that were rubbing oil on ourselves.
So beautiful, making you so shiny. OMG, you're gonna be like the motherfucking bats over
Slippery
there.
wet. Oh my god.
Oh,
But
wish
no,
we
this
were in a bath together.
gross. I would never take a bath with the sun. Like even if it was like the end of time, and there was only one shower left. Like I'd have to.
It's okay.
I'd have to wait.
I wouldn't shower with me either.
I mean that's physically
Right.
impossible.
Yeah, we're two burly men. You know.
Well,
Barely.
I mean, if you put a mirror in there, it still counts.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we were going over this news article before the podcast, and then we started talking about like people getting into like the gladiator arena, like actually people signing up to do something like a gladiator arena.
Do people would
Okay.
do it?
I don't think so.
I think they would. I think, like, first of all, who gets in the UFC ring?
Right.
Guys that like to fight.
Yeah, guys that'll also be like fucking.
Dude, there's a difference between fighting another man with your fist and then holding an axe and he's holding a sword.
Yeah, it's that much more metal, dude. Come on.
I don't think so.
Right. I have to agree that we're a civilization that still loves blood and gore. I mean, for example, look at our TV shows. Like, for example, Game of Thrones is a
True.
huge example of this. They like killing people off left and right each season.
I like to watch fiction. I like to watch fictional violence. I don't like to watch people hacking each other to death for real.
Well, they'd have
not
to
for
shoot
real,
it
clearly.
with like 4K cams, make it look like a TV show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, put some CGI on the board.
It'll look real until you actually hear somebody screaming that just got hatcheted by an axe or something.
They can
Yeah,
mute
the
that
Star
part.
Wars screen.
Yeah, like, they can just dub over the Wilhelm scream over
Yeah.
everything.
There you go.
What is the Wilhelm scream?
It's the scream you hear in like every movie, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's like whenever they're falling off a high building, they get like knocked off, or in Star Wars, every time someone falls off something.
Somebody
It's the
give me the
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm scream.
They even used it in the Warcraft movie. Like, it's everywhere.
Somebody give me a
I-
rendition.
I can't do it, but
Fester, can
I
you do it?
couldn't I couldn't do it, but I could give you
go
an
ahead and
example.
listen to one, and I'll edit one in.
All right.
I'll edit it
Yeah.
all over the place, all over this podcast. Nah, it doesn't go like that.
Oh, well, sorry.
But you'll recognize it as soon as you play it.
right. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess
Yeah.
I got
I
it right
heard
for
it.
you if you want to hear
Yeah, we heard it.
I heard it. Yeah.
So you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
it. That scream is like the best scream of all time.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I definitely think people would do it, especially, like if they gave, I know this is kind of effed up, but if they gave inmates that were on death row an option to go kill themselves in a gladiator ring, you
I
bet
mean,
your
I would
ass
take
they-
that for sure.
Yeah.
And
And
battle for my life.
yeah, I mean, some wouldn't, but like a lot of them would be like, a chance to kill again. It's like, I already hacked up my wife with an axe.
Oh my god, dude. That's terrible.
I know, because it's real life. I get it.
Give me something else to kill.
All right, so we have Donald Trump here in the virtual studio with us. We're going to talk to him a little bit about the country, how his presidency has been going so far. How are you doing tonight, Donald?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys. Oh, by the way, I gotta let you guys know we're building the wall. Okay?
Are we?
It's
Is it
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen?
You guys are gonna believe me when I say that we're building the wall. Believe me. Believe me. It's
I
great.
believe
You're gonna
you,
love
man.
it. It's gonna be huge, like me. Look at these hands. These are the hands of a great man. Okay?
I just have to know who's actually going to pay for it.
Look, we were gonna say Mexico was gonna totally break the bank here and pay for the wall. But now it's a national security because we need to make this issue known that we need to build great walls for great people like America. Okay? Donald Trump 2020.
America, is a person.
America is one sexy girl that you gotta grab by the pussy, okay? And believe me, it's great. It's nice and moist.
Oh, the moist word, Donald.
Oh, it's moist.
Moist.
And
Moist.
so 2020 is coming up, Donald. What are the plans to start campaigning, and what are your talking points going to be when you're campaigning around the U.S.?
Well, that's quite an easy question, but let me ask you a question with another question.
Okay.
Will I, Donald J. Trump, be the president in 2020? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Thank you. I knew I could count on your support, even though I paid you $1 million, but that's beside the point.
Just a small loan.
Just a small loan. You'll pay it back later. It's good business. Good business for you. Good business for me. Donald J. Trump 2020.
Good business for
That's
America.
the strongest talking point right there. Look, we're going to build the wall. We had Venezuela having the problems, and they were trying to bring the problems here to America. We said, no way. Look, Mexico, you got to take care of this shit right now. It's going to be great. You need to do this. If you don't, then we're going to have some equal problems.
What do you?
Nobody wants those problems.
Nobody wants those problems.
If you want those problems, you go over to the other side of that wall.
What do you think of that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez from New York?
She should have stayed a bartender. She was way hotter than.
That was a perfect answer, Donald. I like that.
All I'm saying is, she should have stayed a bartender. She was hotter than. Now she just looks like an idiot.
Wait, what was that?
An idiot, dude.
Oh.
Idiot.
Oh, an idiot. Okay, I got it. I
Yeah.
got it. Just,
Yeah, pick it up, dude. For all the
Sorry.
times. Come on.
Sorry, sometimes I can't
You,
understand.
you gotta
president.
be with the in crowd. You know, we got the LGBTQRYSWTUV Now I know my ABCs. Believe me,
You didn't know them beforehand?
I didn't. In fact, I have it written down on this piece of paper to make sure I did it right.
Oh man. So Donald, what about after? Let's say you get the presidency in 2020. What are your plans?
Which I will.
Which you will, yeah, sure. So what about 2024? What are the plans after you retire?
Look, I'm not retiring.
You're just gonna take over the
The
White
game
House?
plan is we got to take over the White House. Us, the people, have to let it be known that Donald J. Trump is doing the right thing for the right people.
You're gonna turn us into a what's the word I'm looking for?
No, we don't use the D word here. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, people will think he's Hitler, Nathan. Come on.
I thought
Have you not seen what they've been trying to do? They've been trying to get this Russian collusion in my face, and I'm like, listen, you're talking to me in the wrong tone. You do it again, I'm gonna have to stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Oh
Do you
my God.
understand? Do I make myself crystal clear?
I have to know, like, the hand gestures. I wish I could be watching you doing this interview. I just
Oh,
imagining they're
absolutely.
going everywhere.
You know, I they said they were gonna film this.
Yeah.
They said they were, but then they didn't. So I'm gonna need some of that million
Well,
back.
I think
so
what we
that
said
way
was
I can put it elsewhere.
we needed $1.5 million to get the video on this one. And
Oh well, why didn't you say
Well-
so? Let me put down another 500,000 for you.
I'll make sure my mom votes for you for the other $500,000.
Yeah,
Damn right.
damn right. So what about this Julian Assange fellow, the creator of WikiLeaks? What now that he's caught? What do you guys plan to do with him?
Even though I don't know too much about this person, I hear he's got a lot of documents. And those documents are very vital for each organization, each part of the government that is us, China, Japan, and all those other places over there. All you gotta know is they had a lot of documents, but I personally don't know too much at this time. Will reveal that I do know a lot later on. As of right now, the people say that he is very innocent. All he's doing is the right thing by exposing the right people that have been giving us the problems, giving
enough.
other countries the problems. And this guy is actually really a good guy. We should help him out, believe me. I wish I could strong arm justice, bend the rules, and be like, hey, you're free to go. You can go. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No, you're a cool guy. No, believe me, if you vote for me, we're gonna be great.
Wow, that sounded like one of your speeches.
Exactly.
That was, amazing. All right, well, I don't want to take too much of your time, Donald, so we'll let you go. Thanks for the $1 million, and
$1.5 million.
Thank you.
and we'll be voting for you. You know.
Yes. Be sure to grab life by the pussy.
Will do.
That'll J Trump out.
All right. Man, all right. Well, GameFester, welcome.
Yes, that was fun.
to our
That was fun.
virtual studio. That was a good little intro to our segment.
Absolutely. All I'm saying is they should have made me a fucking voice actor at some
They
point. in
should
time.
have.
I mean, clearly this should be on my resume. Be like, look, Donald J. Trump, 2020, bro. Easy.
You can do like all of his social media stuff. Just get on there and talk
Exactly.
to people.
I could totally make a tweet.
Yeah, sure.
That
Donald J Trump is great at Donald J Trump.
At
See, there you go.
don't Jesus. That last part actually, you actually did a really good job of not only getting his accent down and his voice, but it's exactly how he does a speech. Where there's not a lot of substance in his speeches. So he's just talking, and then he says he throws in some "it's greats," and some huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like he has keywords and he says them all the time.
Believe me, it's great. Terrific individual, but lacking in individuality.
Yeah, it's like, what did you just say?
Can you run that by me one more time,
Run
please?
that back, please.
Let me get the earwax out. Hold on.
Oh man. But anyway, so GameFester, we've had you on before. How's it been?
Another good time.
How's it been since we talked last time? Still using XNXX? Still going to ChatterBait with your under the desk cam?
Oh my. Was that a thing? I don't remember.
It was.
It was a thing. I continue to do that thing, but I've transcended beyond XNXX and moved to X videos. But I still use XNXX as my go-to.
All right. All right. Is that
So
that's where your upload is?
I mean, you gotta. Sometimes you get a little more kinky. You know, you gotta hit them high notes.
So when you say you transcended to X videos from xnxx.com, you still say XNXX is still your go-to.
It's the best damn blue screen you will ever see, sir.
Now, why is X videos like? Why is it a step above?
Well, see, what it is I think I've come to realize that X video and XNXX are like siblings, and because most of XNXX's shit is from X videos,
What
so
if
it's
it's the
like,
other way
okay,
around?
well, if they're gonna share the same content, might as well go to the source.
True.
That is true. They both have X in the
So
name. You know, you
like
have to be-
X video fucked and had a baby, and it was actually found out that X video was fucking his sister, and XNXX came about.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, I mean, what about streaming, like things like that? How's life going?
Streaming's good. I've actually been trying to try out a new platform. Perhaps you guys have heard of it, Mixer.
No.
I've been trying to see what I want to do with that, but at the same time, that's a lot of settings, and I'm really fucking lazy.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So whichever one gives me the most, the least, I should say, amount of clicks, I'm happier with. And at this time, you know, I'm still doing my Twitch thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna leave Twitch because Twitch is too juicy. But I'm thinking about making a retro channel for Mixer, so that way, you know, I can get back into my classic games like Final Fantasy IV, also known as Final Fantasy II for the SNES, Chrono Trigger, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In fact, I've got the whole collection of the Zelda series, so I really want to do a full-on series playthrough of the Legend of Zelda. So that'll be a good time as well. But Twitch definitely always the go-to. You know, I've been streaming on there for 2 years, and I won't give up now.
Yeah.
So, you know, persistence is a virtue in this effort.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new streaming platform that PewDiePie just endorsed? I don't remember what it's called. It's where he's going to start streaming again, and I think he said something about he's willing to offer up to like $50,000 for new streamers coming over from other platforms or something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming you probably have to be bringing a substantial audience with you.
It's probably 50,000 to like partners.
Could be.
I
don't know,
Higher
but-
up partners, like someone like Courage or
Yep,
something.
exclusive live streaming platform will donate up to 50,000 to other creators exclusive.
What's the name of that?
It's called D Live.
Yeah, D Live. That's what it is. They're trying to
Gotta get that D.
trying to get that D, dude. I don't know. Like, I think there's so many people that are getting tired of the moves that Twitch is doing. It's becoming almost like YouTube.
Well, I think the biggest issue with that is Twitch. Like the biggest complaint that streamers just keep having with Twitch is that it's not favoring new channels at all. Like you're just lost in the
There's
in the
too
dust.
there's too many.
Oh yeah, you're lost in the mix.
Yeah, so
definitely.
and there's
especially with low amount of viewers.
Yeah, and there's no way for them to actually help those channels, even with the things they've tried to implement. So because of that, I think newer streamers may look to go elsewhere. Now the big dogs of Twitch, like the people that have like thousands of people watching
Right.
them, they're not gonna leave. I don't think.
No.
Not for 50,000.
No.
No, it's too big of a risk.
I don't think so either. I think in the long run, it's going to be a leg race between Mixer and Twitch at this time, because I've been seeing a lot of people move over to Mixer. Like my best friend, the best Pwn Star, actually moved over to Mixer, and he's received a welcoming response. But to me, my opinion on Mixer is that it's a younger crowd you're providing content to.
Right.
So it makes things a lot harder, because the younger you are, the more trouble you like to make at the time.
Right.
And so, you got those people in there, but depending on like what communities you go to, it's just like a Twitch community. It's welcoming. Everyone there is really nice and cool with you, but it's still a younger crowd. So you also have the risk factor, at least this is what I consider, of people under the age of 13 trying to come in there, and you got to be more cautious of that.
I feel like there's probably an overwhelming amount of 13-year-olds that are on Twitch too, though.
Absolutely,
more
I
in the
don't
Fortnite
disagree with that.
section, but
Yeah, I think there's definitely a ton. But Twitch is just so large now that there's like no crossover. It's just there's just so many different channels people are in. There's so many viewers, so many streamers that I do think D Live could spawn a whole new like cast of large streamers that are completely new, like out of nowhere.
I agree. Everything is a possibility, especially from the start.
I mean, are there people?
Growth can always happen. Go ahead.
Are there people on Mixer that have numbers like the big guys on Twitch? Like, is there that kind of audience?
I feel it's slowly getting there, because I'm still seeing like 1,000 viewers, but not like up there in 16 or 10,000. I haven't seen that yet, from what I've witnessed. But there's always that possibility that there could be
in the future,
right? Exactly, in the future. But I haven't seen anything larger than 1,000 at this time. So I think it's still in its growing process, because it's still getting known more and more, especially with the Xbox community, since Microsoft is I believe hosting the IP now.
Oh, nice.
So in that aspect, anyone with an Xbox can start streaming themselves. And the cool part about Mixer is that newcomers, which I think Twitch should think about implementing, is that any newcomer streamers, they have like a little newcomer panel on the main page for it's like labeled up and coming. And so people that are new, just starting to stream and all that, they have a chance of being on the front page and everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Especially being new. And I think that's an excellent idea and an excellent way to spread the word about new people.
Do you think it's good for a new person that's streaming to get front page attention? Like, because those people aren't going to know how to handle front page attention, I think
it's, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily think that when you start streaming you should be like featured in some way. I think the people that are really struggling are the people like you, where you've been doing it for 2 years. There's a lot of people that I know that have been doing it for 2-3 years, and they're still underneath that 50 viewer concurrent. I mean, it happens everywhere, and those are the people that need that extra little bump to get above that. and they just need some exposure, and those are the ones that should be featured in like I don't know, I guess
A front page.
a smaller streamers like front page feature thing.
I agree. I do agree with that. But let me give you a little aspect from my point of view. Is that I would say I'm different from other streamers because I'm just in the game for I'm like Saitama. Okay, he's a hero for fun.
Yeah.
I'm just a streamer for fun. I think the best way to go at something is to let it come naturally. And over the 2 years, I keep learning stuff about myself personally, about how to project better, how to express better, like, because on my end, I'm a really closed dude in person and everything. And you guys are getting a little opening into the inside of me.
I'll open your insides.
Oh,
that's hot. I typically, keep to myself and everything. I'm a little hermit,
Right.
And so I'm an awkward individual when you talk to me in person, but I'm an excellent texter. I'll type all day in your chat box. So like things on the fly come awkward to me, and then I feel awkward that they may possibly be awkward about what I'm saying, and that sounded confusing, but that's beside the point.
Wait, run that back.
So that was a Donald Trump run on right there. So I feel awkward talking to people, but I also feel like they feel awkward because I'm talking to them.
Right, I get that. I kind of feel the same way.
So I get a little self-conscious a little bit, and memory is a very tough thing for me. So like when people come into chat, I'm always thinking they're new again.
Right.
So that in a sense, that's a dual-edged sword, because that's like, oh man, they always feel welcome the same way every time they come in. But at the same time, it's like, oh, dude, you don't remember, and it sucks. It's just because I have a bad memory. But that same aspect goes into everyday life, especially with like my girlfriend and everything. And she'll be like, oh yeah, you remember me talking about how I changed my hair color?
Sure don't.
I'm like, no man. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad every time. So I feel bad when someone comes into chat and they're like, yeah, I haven't been here in a while. I'm like, oh fuck.
I think you just
again?
I think you just what you said, you just discovered a really good feature that could be added to a streaming like software. Meaning like
Absolutely.
if someone's ever talked in your chat before,
it'll tell you.
It'll have some kind of special tag for you or something, so that you just know. Just something small,
like at
that.
least like last time he was in was like a day and 2 hours ago. Well, you don't have to put hours, but
right.
Don't want to get too stalker on him. Oh yeah, you weren't in here 30 minutes ago. Where were you?
What were you doing?
What were you doing? Were you on X and XX?
Yeah.
But so I know there's people, by the way, that like streamers. For example, Kid Cisco, he deserves a lot too. And he actually tries really hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Like me, I'm just laid back, but he tries really hard, and he does all the right moves. But something in regards to Twitch being oversaturated and all that, he doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
Right.
Me, I'm a guy that doesn't expect instant gratification or anything, and I don't say that about any other streamer either. But I'll just sit back and relax. If someone comes in, it's pretty rad, because then you got someone to talk to again. But at the same time, it's just like, it's cool having you there, and I appreciate everyone that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's no like real real goal for me. Like, for instance, kid, he has a goal. He wants to make it. And, I want to make it too, but, I'm not like trying too hard. I guess that's the best way to
Just letting it
explain it
happen.
at the same time. Just, letting it come naturally, because that's the way I connect with other streamers too, is the ones that aren't like shooting for the goal really hard are the real genuines out
Right.
there, because there are genuine people, and Kid Cisco is one of those. Way laid back, very chillaxed. He's down with his chat, always engaging. I
You're a
I have a
genuine.
lot to learn there. He's given me a lot of pointers that I have actually taken in and implemented into my streams, because he's just a real go-getter, and he remains natural doing it.
Yeah.
Works really hard.
All natural.
So El Natural. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised he's not bigger. And I've
Wait, are we
seen,
talking about
seen
streaming
him
again?
through his struggles. Oh yeah.
Oh,
What did you
you
think
s-
we were talking about?
Yeah.
He was like, I honestly thought he should be bigger. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, are we talking about streaming?
Well, I mean,
Where the
I've
hell's
been
your
in his
mind, Nathan?
closet a few times. When he changes wardrobe, he doesn't see me ducking down below his shirts.
No, but yeah, I get that.
But I see the struggle, though. I see the struggle with them, and I wish more for my friends.
Well,
we all wish more.
Powerful message.
Powerful message.
powerful messages.
Yeah. And then, kid, if you listen to this later, I fucking love you, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanna crack that door with that voice, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No more baby mamas, no more kids to watch, cause I got babysitters. Now it's time for licking, come on, give it to me, cause it's my escape. Now it's time to annihilate, but my troubles all die away. I'm on a diet, Please do not try this, cause do not invite it. I'm dripping in go call the Midas. This night I was excited. It got me reignited. I've been waiting
Sucking farts or drinking piss? Which one?
That's probably one of the nastiest this or that questions I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, let's analyze this, because you know me, I'm an analyzer.
Oh God, here we go.
People actually, when they're surviving out in the wild, do drink their piss.
Dude,
now,
I don't think that's real. Like, I think
No,
that's
I
a myth.
think- no, I'm pretty sure they do, but it has been proven that it does not hydrate you. So I don't know why you would do it, unless maybe it's for just the time being.
Well, there
Spencer
are some
Beaver.
weird people out there that like to be peed on. So,
Yeah,
That
golden
too.
showers.
yeah.
Bring May flowers.
What I'm trying to say is, I think I would rather drink piss.
I'm going to have to go with sucking farts. Like, just do the little thing like they did on the Jackass movie. Have a little mask, have somebody fart in it, do your throw up, and then be done. Like, I don't want to re-ingest my
Dude, if
urine.
you think, okay, hold on. Let me put this into perspective for you, Nathan. My farts. You're sucking my farts.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter who's. It's all gonna be bad.
No,
It's
some
bad either way.
people. It is bad either way. I'm not saying like, oh, drinking piss, it's like champagne.
It's a fine
It's
wine.
bad,
That's
I
so
don't know.
divine.
I feel like with drinks, just like alcohol, I could like do it in shots or something.
Oh, dude,
And-
urine in like freshly he just woke up. New morning piss in a shot glass. About as yellow as it can get.
All
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
is I think I could do it if I had to.
All that bacteria.
I don't think I could just sit there and suck farts.
Well, it's just like taking a shot of urine. You just take a shot of a fart, dude.
Well,
Yeah, except
we
farting
gotta
is
extend
shit
the barrier
particles.
then, because it's not stated whether or not it's a one-time suck fart or a drink piss situation. So you're kind of right by extending it infinitely. So I'd have to say, I'd still go with probably accepting the pink eye and sucking farts.
Yeah. Ascend's the weird one.
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the next one for you: back massage or foot massage.
Back massage immediately.
Dude, I'm going foot massage all day.
I'm not a foot guy. You know, let's get real for a second. I'm not a foot guy. But for the sake of my lady, because she works so damn hard, I'll rub her feet.
Oh, there you go.
I gotta,
Like-
kiss ass somewhere.
There you go.
I get that, like, a foot massage is great, but like, man, when you can get a really good back massage, like really get in there,
Mm-hmm.
it's the best thing in the world.
Oh,
Like really get in there.
Like your
Like, get in
elbows, like
deep.
through my sternum.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You'd have to go through your spine before you got to your sternum,
I
bro.
know, that's what I'm saying.
I want to
Holy
feel your
cow.
elbow on my insides.
I want you to just stir everything up in there.
Give it to
All
me,
right.
damn it.
Sunburn or mosquito bites?
Ooh. Well, how many mosquito bites?
It just says mosquito bites.
Sounds
So-
infinite.
So think of a sunburn, like an area that gets sunburned. If you're outside, your whole back, the top of your head, the top of your arms is sunburned, right?
That's
So that
Okay.
whole entire area would be covered with mosquito bites.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, that's
I think I'd take the sunburn, man.
yeah. I take
No,
the
sunburn all day.
I don't want to risk the West Nile virus. Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't want to get scabs all over my head from itching it so much
Yeah.
or scratching it so much.
Yeah, sunburn
true
all the
enough.
way. Burn me,
Let's
daddy.
go goldfish or Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its,
What
100%.
the hell? Dude, goldfish, the snack that smiles back, goldfish.
I'm gonna
Like,
have to go with the pepper jack cheese it. All right. Mhm.
This didn't specify what type of Cheez-It it was. I guess that
Exactly.
doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Pepper Jack Cheez-It is pretty legit.
That is,
I don't know what it is, but regular Cheez-It, like it has,
it has
if you like
cocaine
sit
in
there
it.
and, yeah. No, if you like just leave it in your mouth before you chew on it, it just has that sharp cheddar taste. And I love sharp cheddar cheese. And the goldfish just, they're like cheese crackers. And I don't necessarily like crackers. I don't like white people. You know what I mean?
What?
Oh. Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna have to beat him up now.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
here
doing my
comes
best
the
Brie
Twitter
Larson
posts.
impression.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Brie
man.
Larson, here we go.
Okay, yeah. Let's just not talk about that and keep going.
It's speaking of Brie Larson, Avengers or
Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
What? They're in the same universe. You can't do that.
Too bad. Cracker Jack.
Well, they were Guardians of the Galaxy are part of the Avengers.
Okay, Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. Don't confuse it.
Okay, standalone. If you're thinking of the original Avengers from like Avengers 1
Uh-huh.
versus Guardians of the
Right.
Galaxy, 100% Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep, same.
Guardians of the Galaxy as well. I'd have to agree. I mean, so many classic throwbacks.
I know. It's good though, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know. The first
It's-
Avengers I didn't really care for though. Like Iron Man is my favorite out of that entire universe, and that's only because Robert Downey Jr. But the rest of the Avengers, like I don't really care for.
I have to agree because, well, unless you throw Wolverine into the mix, but he hasn't made
He's-
his appearance at all in any
He's supposed
of
to be an
this.
Avenger, right?
Is he supposed to be an Avenger?
I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
supposed to be in the Avengers.
Wolverine
so.
is an Avenger. Maybe
I did
maybe
not know
this is
that.
supposedly, if I'm not mistaken, in the comics during the Infinity Wars, Wolverine was played a part in it. But
Why is
in
he
the
not in the
movie
movie?
universe, he has no part.
It's
That's
because
dumb.
before, like a year ago, Fox owned X-Men. But now that Marvel has bought, or not Marvel, Disney has bought the rights to that, they are planning in Phase 4, which is after Endgame. They are going to bring in like X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
into-
but Hugh Jackman said he was done.
yeah, it's going to be a new actor.
It
Right.
doesn't matter. I don't like Wolverine anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not Hugh Jackman, like sorry.
Right. I need the balls on the chin, man. Okay.
Movie 43, dude.
Absolutely.
Oh. Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad?
Game of
Breaking
Thrones.
Bad.
You're a Breaking Bad fan, like hardcore?
Not hardcore, but
You don't like Game of Thrones?
nah, I'm not interested.
Oh God.
Like
I know
I do
about it,
think-
but I'm more
have you ever have you ever
anime,
watched
man.
it?
Yeah, true. That's fair.
Okay. Like I love both those shows like a lot. Game of Thrones, the only reason I would give it over is just the fantasy, like medieval aspect,
I'd agree with that.
which is why I would say. But Breaking Bad's an amazing show. So.
I don't like it. I tried to watch like 5 episodes and it couldn't pull me in. I just couldn't do
you
it.
totally made a drug that's explosive. I want to be on
I
a
mean, I
record
do
now.
that when I eat Taco Bell. So
I don't think I don't think that happens in the first season, does it?
I
think that
believe
part is
it's
beginning of the second.
season. Yeah,
Yeah, that's where it gets good.
Oh,
We just
yeah.
didn't get to it.
gets sexy.
sorry. Leather or lace?
On a
Bitch, I'm
female?
going lace.
I'm assuming leather or lace. We're probably talking about lingerie and or full suits
Well,
on a female or on a male, whatever you're. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm going with lace.
going with lace, dude. I don't know. Something about
You
me
know,
wants to say leather.
I could see my lady in leather, and that's pretty hot.
Yeah, you know
but
what I'm
I can
saying?
also
I'm not-
see it in lace.
I'm not saying I couldn't see it in leather, but let me just say, if you guys choose leather, I just know you're into being dominated. So
Dude, I don't know. Like I
Don't
was
you want to be
when
a
I
leather
was
rebel?
when I was
No.
choosing this question here, I was like, which one would I choose? And I don't know. Like, I think I'm gonna lean towards like nice leather ass pants with like a leather bra or top.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't know.
I could see
I'm
that.
lost
I
there.
could see that, but I can also see the nice lace.
Yeah, but with lace,
lace like panties, dude.
Mhm.
were you about to do the oh?
Oh,
I was about to do that. Let me sniff them.
it's lace is like that perfect, like it's just like a little preview. You can still kind of see behind it, you know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
like-
that's what I don't like. Like, I don't like to be teased.
I would still take other things over leather, though. That's the thing.
Well, that wasn't the question, all right? So,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if silk was involved,
Pipe
you'd
down.
have me there. That soft feel.
tattoos or piercings? Now, I don't know if this is, on yourself or what you like on another person. I'm going to say, coming from leather or lace, we're going with on another person. Tattoos or piercings?
All around, even no matter which way it is, if it's on myself or another person, I prefer tattoos over piercings.
It's a tough question because then you have to ask, is it a full body tattoo? Because, too many tattoos is a turn off for me. And, my girlfriend has earrings, so that's fine. But, you get
Right.
crazy wild, like, I got a fucking piercing on my stomach fold.
The dermal piercings, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so let's go crazy tattoos or crazy piercings.
Okay.
Okay. Crazy.
I'd
What's
have to
crazy
go
mean?
tattoos.
Like
'cause
covered,
I can't
covered
do,
from.
like covered in metal. Hold on, let me get past your chainmail.
It'd be like having sex with R2D2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, I think tattoos are attractive
Yeah.
on a female for sure. Piercings can be attractive too.
It has to be moderate. Like it has to be a good amount.
Yeah,
Like-
Can't overdo
moderation is key.
True. Like, I don't know. I like nipple piercings for some reason. Nipple piercings. Nipple piercings, belly button piercings. I've never ran into like a vaginal piercing, but that would be awkward, I feel.
Yeah,
I don't
you'd
know.
have a little piece of iron plucking at your nose. Tink! Oh God! Just Come on, I'm trying to get the clit. Tink. Ah. Would you
Heels or
stop it?
flats?
Wait, what?
Did you hear me? Heels or flats? Do you know what that is?
Are we talking about female shoes?
Female shoes.
Yeah.
Heels or flats?
Well, it depends. Is it a stiletto heel?
I don't know. It just heels or flats.
Well,
Okay. Well, I'd
This-
go with flats because, you know, you got heels, you might have a weapon at the end of that shoe. And if you piss off the wrong gal, your wife or girlfriend, they might stab you with it. So at least you only get a sandal beating.
like as far as how it looks, I actually really like the heel look when you're being classy or formal. But I understand that it sucks for their feet. So
Right.
like they can wear whatever is comfortable. I don't care either way. But as far as looks go, I like heels.
Agreed.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have to go with heels too. All right. A few more. These should be a little bit easier. Teleportation or mind reading?
Teleportation
mind
because I
reading.
wouldn't want to be able to know what everybody thinks. Because
Okay,
that'd be a
so with
problem.
mind reading, you could you're able to
Choose
when you want to read mind. You can't just hear everybody around you at all the time. Like if you're talking to somebody, you can read their mind. Like you
Right,
don't
but see,
always
that's
have to
the
have it on.
problem. Because I'll have the free will, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, I want to know what the fuck you're thinking right now." Okay, but sometimes it could be like a fucking dark thing, like, "Oh, I wish you were fucking dead." Whoa, okay, not talking to
is
that
true.
guy.
I feel like if you can read minds whenever you want to, you wouldn't have any friends.
That's probably true.
Yep,
Because I think shitty things about a sin. all the time.
you said.
Like
Didn't say anything.
it's not even it's not even necessarily that. It's just, at times even with your best friend, you're like, well, that was a shitty thing to do, or you just think something like that and you hear that and you're like, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
I thought you were
I don't
my
know.
best friend. I didn't say anything.
Well,
You didn't say with your mouth. You said with your mind.
Yeah.
What does teleportation do for you though?
Teleportation takes me to any strip
You
club I
get
want to.
so much more time. Like work. Man, I can wake up at 6:59 and be there on time.
Yeah, in your bare ass underwear
Check this out.
without
dude.
brushing your teeth or anything.
Dude, I'll put my clothes and everything in my hands and teleport, and I'll be there at 6:58 brushing my teeth in the damn bathroom.
See,
Oh my
this would
God.
be what I get to do. Since I'm IT, what I do is I do deliveries. So anytime I get an email or a schedule on my calendar to deliver a PC to someone, that's the only time I get up. So I could teleport home, play a video game for a hot second, let chat know I'll be right back, teleport to work, take care of the business, teleport back, and be like, bam, nothing
just-
happened.
Imagine how much time and, well, for you, rage that you would save not being on the road.
That is
Like,
true.
Yeah.
You just go, I need to go to the store, but like if you're lazy, you just don't go. Well, you can just be like, all right, I'm going to go. Boom, I'm there. Boom, I'm back.
I don't want to get too far off topic, but I had to do family photos today, and then we went out to eat afterward. One of the worst road rage incidents I've had in a while. You know, when it's raining outside, everybody likes to do 10 miles under the speed limit, and then you have those people that are like the do-gooders. They're the civilian driving police. And like when you're trying to go around somebody and they start changing lanes so that you can't go around them.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that happen? That happened to me, and I about ran this one off the road today.
Oh, man.
I literally considered for like 15 seconds. I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to pivot this person and put them into the ditch because I'm tired of it.
Wow.
Well,
You're an
anyways,
angry person.
I have terrible road rage. And I wish there was something I could do about that, but there's not. So,
Wow.
anyways,
Here's another scenario for you. Off topic, on topic. All
right.
It would be good to have teleportation for this purpose. Okay. So
Yeah.
I had to go to court recently.
All
The reason being was a traffic ticket, no proof of insurance at the time, which I did. And I I get there a little early, and I'm getting up to the second floor, and before I get up there, I'm at the metal detectors. I hear this like crying, like this real bit. It sounded just like that. And I'm like, oh, dude, someone must be in a bad way right now. They must have got something bad. And I get through and I get up to the second floor and I'm standing in line. And there's this guy who's coming up. Who comes up with like this plastic shopping bag full of stuff. I don't know what's in it, but he's like walking like with his hands about to his pecs and his wrists limp, and he's walking with pigeon feet slowly. And I'm like, oh,
no.
dude, this guy looks fucked up. I immediately thought, like, dude, what is he on? Like, he looked fucked up. And the first thing that comes out once he gets like almost in breathing distance of me and screams out, does anyone need a lawyer? I'm like,
What?
whoa. I'm like, no, dude, I'm good, bro. All I'm here is a piece of paper and I'm out. So I was like, man, see, that would have been the perfect time for a teleport. I'm out, I'm back in. You called my name? Okay, I'm back out, dude. Like, this guy was really fucked up though. He got in line. He got in line in front of me, like just cuts me off. And at the time I'm like, what a dick. But like, how dare you cut me?
I just think there's so many better uses of teleportation. Like, you don't like to be on planes. Boom, you don't have to be on planes
dude
anymore.
I agree with that too. I agree.
If you want to be in the Mile High Club, you can go teleport up real quick with somebody, and then you can just come back down. You know?
No, you can't. You wouldn't be able to breathe.
What?
You wouldn't be able to breathe that high.
No, I'm saying like in a plane.
Oh, true. Just teleport up to the sky. I was like, wait, what? That wouldn't work.
I would totally use teleportation to be a superhero.
Fair enough. You could be a superhero reading minds.
Absolutely.
All right.
But with teleportation, if someone's in trouble, zip zap, you're gone.
True.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Probably the most important one out of all of these. Come down to the last one.
All right.
All right.
Hit me with your best shot.
Miley or Selena?
I'm guessing that's
okay.
I'm guessing that's Miley Cyrus or Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this
that one's easy for me.
Hooker Miley or post Hooker Miley?
Let's go with both. Give me both.
That's tough.
Dude, I'm going Miley both ways.
I would probably go pre-Miley Hooker, but she was young then, so that'd be a problem. So I'll go with current Selena Gomez because she's hot.
I don't see it. I'm gonna guess a Sin's going with
Okay.
Selena.
All right, go ahead and take your guesses.
I'm going to Sin's going with Selena.
I also vote Selena.
Yeah, 100% Selena.
There
Like,
you go.
Nah,
there's nothing attractive to me about Miley Cyrus at all.
I don't know what it is.
Dude, when
her
she was
accent-
post Hooker, I was like, oh god.
Her accent and like I don't know. There's nothing that's attractive to me about it.
I think
I don't know what it is.
Billy Ray is rethinking his steps of fatherhood.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I don't know. The one thing about Selena, that if you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 song. I don't know. That makes me happy though.
Dude,
So-
there's a lot of songs that you just don't know Selena Gomez is in.
Well, that's
that
fine.
That would make your butt jiggle.
You make my butt.
I don't know.
jiggle.
I just like when Selena moves her mouth, but that's just
Very
me.
true.
That's just me.
Yeah, me too. I like when she moves her mouth too.
Yeah,
I like when a Sin moves
she's got
his
nice
mouth.
lips.
I can't even
Oh,
do it. I'm too
Jesus.
sick to do it right now.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. We're signing off. I'm Asen, and I'm always right.
I'm Nathan.
See you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and even if you didn't, we would love to hear your feedback, which can be sent to coldonepodcast@gmail.com or leave us a review on iTunes. It helps us gauge how we can make this podcast better for your enjoyment. If you would like to contact us, you can do that through our email or follow us on social media, which is at Cold One Podcast for Twitter and Facebook. We are now on Spotify as well as most podcast apps in existence, but if you prefer to listen to it online, head on over to our website, actionsperminute.net, for the latest episodes, a link to the APM Network Discord, or to check out any of our APM sponsored streamers. And lastly, if you like what we do, tell your friends and spread the good word. Thank you again, and remember,